Andre Agassi, who finally decided now is his time to show the talent that he has developed, nurtured, and brought to fruition to be the best that he can be.
You saw the hug that precedes the fight between two men who not only respect each other, but like each other as friends, who have traveled to each other's birthday parties over the course of the past couple of years, and who vow that their affection for one another will not vanish after they pound away at each other as hard as they can tonight. Riddick Bowe's record, and you'll see that it shows only one loss. That was the loss to Holyfield in their second fight. 37 wins, 31 KOs for the bigger, stronger man.
Come on, guys. Everybody else has to get 1, 2, 3. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other guys are going to have to get right behind.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spencer Promotions and your undisputed, undefeated king of beers, Budweiser. This Bud's for you. In association with Main Events Monitor, present Bowe-Holyfield 3, the final chapter. 12 rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division, with the victor to be recognized as the best in the world. This bout is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Dr. James Nave, Commissioners Nat Carasali, Luther Mack, Dr. Elias Ghanem, and Crispin Rivera, Executive Director Mark Ratner. Physicians at ringside, Dr. Flip Homansky, Dr. Robert Hoy, and Dr. James Wishgame. The timekeepers are Al Bisick and James Cavan. Your three judges scoring this bout on a 10-point must system will be Chuck Jampa, Bill Graham, and Jerry Roth. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, referee Joe Cortez. And now, for the thousands in attendance here in Las Vegas and the millions watching around the world, let's join together and share with pride this moment in heavyweight history. Ladies and gentlemen, from the site where legends are made, Caesar's Palace, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing gold trimmed with black and weighing 213 pounds. In 1984, he captured an Olympic bronze medal. Then, as a professional, he became the undisputed cruiserweight world champion. He then moved to the heavyweight division, winning that title 2 times. His professional record now stands at 31 victories, 22 by knockout, with only 2 defeats. Tonight, he again displays his courage by facing for the 3rd time the toughest opponent of his career. Ladies and gentlemen, from Atlanta, Georgia, introducing the Warrior, the 3-time world champion and former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Evander Holyfield. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trimmed in red and weighing 240 pounds. In 1988, he came home to the streets of Brooklyn with an Olympic silver medal. After turning professional, he fought his way to the World Heavyweight Championship in 1992. And in his 3rd title defense, he suffered the first and only loss of his career. Tonight, he plans on reversing that single blemish on his record, a record which now stands at 37 victories, 31 by knockout, with that 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, from Brooklyn, New York, a 2-time world champion, former undisputed and current WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Riddick Big Daddy Bowe!
the dressing room. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my command at all time. Give me good sportsmanlike conduct. Understood? All right, shake hands. Good luck to both of you.
Where's Low at, Joe?
Right here.
Right there.
Right there.
These two fighters seem to need each other, just as we in boxing need them. And what I'm looking forward to right now is the 25th round of a long, great fight.
And in the last few moments before the opening bell, one final entreaty from Holyfield's camp to Joe Cortez, asking him to watch the way Bowe uses his right hand. They're convinced that Bowe gets away with clubbing opponents on the back of the head too often.
Huh? What do you mean it won't go?
52 degrees at audience level, 62 degrees under the lights in the ring. And a final adjustment to the ring ropes as Cortez tries to see to it that the ropes will be tight enough, although neither man here has a habit of leaning against the ropes, and they go ahead and take that restraining rope off. Finally. Starting out working conventionally behind the jab. One immediate impression, Evander Holyfield saying to us yesterday, I'm bigger and stronger than ever before, and he looks that way in the ring.
Riddick Bowe did not take the initiative with his jab. Holyfield has won the battle of the jabs already. Holyfield is 213. He may be the bigger guy tonight after all.
Bowe at what is for him a very trim 240, lowest weight since the first Holyfield fight in fall of '92.
When you got an advantage of a left jab, you don't wait to use it. You start off whether you land on the chest or not. Bowe is not doing that.
Holyfield tries the first real combination, and Bowe gets Holyfield with the first leg lift of the fight. Evander tripling up with the jab.
Let's go.
He must remember to box and control his passion for warfare. Bowe must remember to put his punches together and make them count inside. Hard right hand by Bowe. Holyfield answers with a counter left.
Oh, get those arms out of there. Get him out of there. Get those arms out of there. Come on, get him out of there.
Both men landing to the body as they clinch and then break.
Hold the head. Go hold the head. Go hold the head.
Bowe missing with a long right hand.
Break out. Come on, let's go.
Holyfield must find a way to get inside Riddick Bowe's jab when the bigger man starts to use it rhythmically. So far, Holyfield has been beating Bowe to the punch with his jab.
Watch your head. Come on with the head. Watch your head. Come on.
Hard right hand by Holyfield.
Hold the head. Hold the head, man. Hold the head. All right, time.
Round one ends. Holyfield seemed to throw more punches as he goes back to his corner. Trainer is Don Turner, a third different trainer in the trilogy with Bowe. First, Benton and Duva in the first fight, then Emmanuel Stewart in the second fight, now Don Turner tonight.
Oh, see how beautiful that double left is working? Keep working, keep working. Breathe deep, breathe deep, breathe deep, breathe deep, breathe deep.
Just get used to that cool man. That's all it is. You're doing great.
Don't wait on him. But you can't throw one punch because he's going to counter two.
Right.
Keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. Okay. All right.
A very good first tactical round for Holyfield, beating Bowe with his jab.
All right, let's go. Come on, let's go.
Moving in and out and around.
In the first fight, Holyfield won the first round on all 3 cards. In the second fight, Bowe won the first round on all 3 cards. Jab by Holyfield, and George, between rounds, you heard Eddie Futch saying to Bowe, don't wait on him.
Yeah, you got that long reach. Why in the world are you standing there waiting to land a shot when you can throw any time you want and you got the range? Bowe needs to step up the jab.
A lot of people love to give Bowe credit for being a good inside fighter, and there's Cortez already putting himself into the action. A lot of people give Bowe credit for being a very good in-fighter, George. You see holes in his game there.
Completely. He's not, he'll sneak a left uppercut in there. He'll sneak it in. It's not what you call a pure uppercut because he lures you to sleep and he sneaks it under there. He's a good right-hand puncher if he can get it overhand-like. Holyfield needs to be hit with a straight, right down the line right hand.
What about Holyfield having to punch up against the taller man?
Well, the head is there. He's not protected because you got to aim down. You have your tendency of a big man to drop your hands because you're aiming down. Just throw up there. You can't miss those big, tall guys. I know. I've been up there.
You've been hit.
Yep.
Bowe missed with a slow right hand, and Holyfield stepped in with a counter.
Give me a clean round, guys. Give me a clean round.
Now the right hand sharper by Bowe, and that one lands. And now Bowe gets in an uppercut.
Why is Holyfield staying in there, George? It seems like the last place he should be.
Well, he's in there with a bigger guy, and he shouldn't let this guy wear him down with that extra weight. So this is not good tactics on his behalf, but he said earlier he wanted a knockout.
Two hard left hooks inside by Holyfield, pressing the action, keeping his head against Bowe's chest. Bowe has twice in this round landed the uppercut. If he remembers to throw it, as he did in the first fight, it can be an extremely effective blow. Straight right hand, not a lot of snap behind it for Bowe, but the left hook inside is good. Holyfield with the right.
Get on, let's go. Give me a clean round, guys, come on.
A persistent theme in the trilogy, punching after the bell.
Well, Evander Holyfield was hit below the belt a couple of times. The referee didn't do anything about it. Holyfield got mad.
Stop you here. I know need for this punching after the bell. Ain't no need for all that. You hear that?
He can't bounce and move like he was before. So keep using that jab, and when you get on the inside, both hands.
Both of you guys gave us 2 warning.
When he tries to come to you, step back and throw that little uppercut. Okay?
And use unsportsmanlike conduct. I'm gonna start taking some points, you hear?
Let's see what happened after that. At the end of the round. Unfortunately for Holyfield, that might have been the best part of the round for him as Bowe asserted himself during that round. You heard Eddie Futch say, George, that he didn't think Holyfield could move and dance the way he did in the first round anymore, and that Bowe should go to work on that premise. Do you think that that's already out of the plan?
Well, yeah, he doesn't have to move this time. Riddick Bowe is not expelling and using that jab to keep a guy moving. Standing there, you don't waste your energy if you don't have to. Why move? This guy's not doing anything to make you move.
Holyfield, so effective moving in and out in the second bout, is now staying inside. giving Bowe a chance to make his power a big factor. They're trading shots at close range, as you can see.
Give me a clean round. Watch the other side. Give me a clean round.
Again, the uppercut by Bowe. He threw 81 of them in the first fight. And, of course, it was an uppercut that rocked Holyfield in the 10th round of that fight. But Bowe only threw 26 uppercuts in the second edition of Holyfield Bowe, and that was one of the tactical differences that night.
Holyfield is not doing anything to protect himself right now, so he must be feeling the effects of that first uppercut.
Another uppercut by Bowe snaps Holyfield's head back. Holyfield with some of the uppercut medicine for Riddick.
I thought a left hook in there by Bowe did some serious damage, but we don't see the results of it as yet.
Put this up, guys. Hey, ho. Man, you keep the punches up. Keep them up. Keep them up. Let's go.
We counted 10 low blows by Bowe unpenalized in the first of their 3 fights. Tonight, Joe Cortez is staying on top of that, at least for now.
Holyfield is walking into this big man and absorbing punishment. That's not the way you reestablish yourself as a good boxer.
It looks like a suicidal strategy, doesn't it, George?
I wouldn't tell a young man with that kind of boxing ability to do that at all.
Hard right hand by Holyfield. He must believe he's going to land enough of those to make this strategy pay off. Two guys who won't take no for an answer inside. Bowe missing with the uppercut. Holyfield missing with the counter left.
Come on. Time.
I'm not sure what Evander Holyfield is trying to prove, but I don't think he proved it with that strategy.
You're wearing him down, Bowe. Keep sliding a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Keep throwing those uppercuts, both with the right hand and the left hand. Watch for him. Look for that one big shot. When that one big shot comes, get underneath. Bang. He wanted to move, but he can't move.
There you see Holyfield throwing an uppercut. Riddick Bowe normally throws more uppercuts, and there you can see them on the belt. But as I was saying, that Bowe throws more uppercuts in one fight than many fighters throw in their careers. And this kind of tactic by Holyfield seems made for him. Maybe Holyfield knows something we don't.
Punch stat numbers show the pattern of the first 2 fights re-emerging. Bowe throwing more, Holyfield choosing his spots judiciously and landing at a higher rate. Hard right hand by Bowe. Holyfield comes back with a left. And again, they begin round 4, trading shots in the middle of the ring. Crowd rises as Holyfield seems to stun Bowe with a left hook. Bowe's right hand was blocked. Uppercut missed inside.
Boy, that was some furious exchange, guys. I mean, you don't see big men doing that very often. But this is what these guys have done, and this is, we're now in the 28th round of their fight.
Break out clean. Let's go.
Hard for Bowe to establish his jab when Holyfield stays so close inside. Maybe that's part of what Evander is thinking with this strategy, but on the other hand, he's paying a heavy price for it.
Evander Holyfield is no way, in my mind, fighting smart. He has first time in his career I saw him look toward the ropes to maybe lay on the ropes and wait a little bit. That's not Evander Holyfield. He's never looked for the ropes to hide.
Evander took a lot of punches against Mercer and was cut in that fight. He's been cut in 4 of his last 6 bouts, and that becomes a concern when your head is in there against the other guy's head all night, as has so far been the case for Evander. Uppercut lands.
Come on, get those arms out of there. Come on.
Holyfield is laying on Riddick Bowe, trying to recuperate and get his air back together. Let me tell you, he's not recuperating in the old Evander Holyfield. It's taking too much time to get his breathing rhythm back again.
Bowe has a habit. Bowe has a habit. You saw it there, of beginning to slap when he throws punches in numbered combinations. 3-4 punches at a time. Bowe's last couple of punches will be slaps. But the straight right hand is usually pretty heavy.
Get him out of here. Come on. Work out here. Come on, your hands are free. Come on, Holyfield. Get those arms
The
out.
crowd isn't into this fight as it was in the first couple of fights because most of the action is at such close quarters that it's really hard to see back of 10 or 12 rows what's going on.
Bowe landed a straight right. Holyfield came back with a counter left. 4 rounds in the books.
Tommy, chill out, man. It's okay.
Huh? No, man. No, man.
You got a little blood in your mouth, that's all. Okay. Stop your hands, Paul. Stop your hands right down the center there.
This is a good time for the doctor to get in and ask Evander Holyfield some questions.
How you feeling here?
Here's this furious exchange early in the round with both fighters connecting. Holyfield, a nice left hand there. This is a strategy that could just wear the smaller man down, but it may be the only way that Holyfield can do it, and you saw him land his own low blow.
And frankly, George, Evander Holyfield in the corner between rounds looked more exhausted than I've ever seen him at this stage of a fight.
I was about to say the same thing. He looked almost like he got old between rounds, but we may be misreading him.
To use an old expression, he just looked all stove in between rounds.
Harold Letterman, quickly, can you give us your scorecard?
Larry, 39-37, 3 rounds to 1, Riddick Bowe. I gave the first round to Evander Holyfield on a jab, but Riddick Bowe's dominated ever since. I thought he really hurt Evander with a right hand in the 4th round.
I have the same score, Harold.
More trading shots in the center of the ring.
This is a very dangerous fight as far as I'm concerned for Evander Holyfield. It's not looking good. Talk about the healing he received. This man is not able to catch a second win. He's not able to get recapture his breathing again.
Come on, your hands are free.
Doesn't look good.
So you think there's at least a chance that the stiff heart condition which followed the Moore fight was not in fact misdiagnosed, and that he's being bothered in some way now, just as he was against Michael Moore?
It's terrible. He's even more so now. He can't catch a deep another win.
Break out. Let's go.
Look at there.
We're
Just look at it.
establishing what George Foreman's opinion is here.
All right, break out. Come on, break out.
If I'm his corner, I throw in the towel. If I'm Holyfield's corner, I throw in the towel.
Low blow, and Cortez penalizes Bowe a point.
1 point, low blow. 1 point, low blow. Get in that corner over there. Whole time.
Gotta stop it.
You all right? You got some time. Let me know when you're ready. Ain't no need for none of that. There ain't no need for none of that. I told you. Twice already. 1 point already.
Evander Holyfield can have as many as 5 minutes to recover from this. And now he says he's ready to go. Lipomansky, the Nevada State Athletic Commission doctor, is sitting in Holyfield's corner. Holyfield taking a couple of heavy shots.
Holyfield is really hurting. He looks like he's ready to go. He looks like he has nothing to get back. He just became 33 going on 53.
Evander Holyfield has never been knocked out in his professional boxing career.
Keep the punches up. Keep him up. No, punches up, guys.
An extremely concerned George Foreman is presently on his feet, suggesting to Joe Cortez that he thinks a stoppage wouldn't be inappropriate.
Yeah, but
now Holyfield comes back with a right hand. George, you're sitting back down.
The problem, of course, is that you just can't underestimate Holyfield and what happens if he gets a second win. His reputation
is not going to get a second win. This man is going to end up in a pine box. He's got heart trouble. It's evident he cannot get his breathing together. He can't recuperate. If he had not had this doctors examine him.
Well, I can't refute the doctors who claim it was misdiagnosed.
Hard right hand by Holyfield.
Here he is.
And remember, of course, that he got medical clearance from the Mayo Clinic and other established medical authorities before the Nevada State Commission would license him for the bout.
Bowe is not hurting Holyfield. Holyfield is being hurt inside himself.
Evander, look at me. How you doing out there, sir?
Good. Stop in here, baby.
The curly-haired gentleman in the gray tweed sport coat is Dr. Flip Homansky of the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
We're here to make sure nobody takes unnecessary punishment.
Hey, Joe, take control of this thing. This guy's hitting behind
I
him.
took a point already off, man. Be quiet. Take control of yourself, all right?
I got control of myself. You take control of the fight.
All right, let the corner, all right? Let's go. Let's go.
He's done. I hope he doesn't get hurt. I scored that round. Even though a point was taken away from Bowe, I gave him a 9-8 round because I think he gave such a licking to Holyfield.
Down goes Bowe! First knockdown of Riddick Bowe's career.
Not getting up.
How can you ever count this man out? He is just amazing.
Bowe's out on his feet. If Evander can find him, he might finish it. It was a left hook that did the damage. Evander Holyfield, not known as a knockout puncher, trying to finish the big man here.
Can Bowe show the resilience that Holyfield showed in their first fight? Can he survive this? Who would have thunk it? Just when it looked as though Holyfield was ready to give up, he's got Bowe almost out on his feet.
And now Holyfield seems to have run out of gas.
Let's go.
Bowe getting himself back together. Got an excellent chance now to make it out of the round. And maybe even to turn it around the way Holyfield did on him in round 10 of the first fight. Here comes Bowe.
I would never ever believe that I would see this of almost a mirror image of what we saw before.
Come on.
Bowe looking at Cortez to ask for help. He says, Evander hit me on the back of the head with a left hand.
Get him out of there. Come on, let's go.
That's the first time Bowe is down as a professional.
Come on, don't be holding.
And he is showing some stuff that we haven't seen before in terms of his heart and will. And it's a good thing he got into great condition for this fight.
Holyfield's punches without snap now. What do you make of this, George?
George, you seem as stunned as everyone else.
No, I'm not stunned. I mean, Evander Holyfield is fighting on pure courage.
Dangerous courage in your view.
Dangerous.
Get up.
10 seconds left in round 6. Holyfield mounts an attack again. Bowe can't seem to stop the left hand. Evander misses with a right.
Here we go again.
hands down.
Riddick, you okay?
All right.
Okay.
An exhausted Evander Holyfield fights back, a left hook on the chin. That was not the one, although perhaps it contributed to the final blow. And there it is, that left hook. Down goes Bowe. Down goes Bowe. An amazing turnabout. When you've been watching fights as long as we have, you're hesitant in suggesting that something like this could happen again. So we are as startled as anyone else. Round 31.
At that time, there was no doctor in Holyfield's corner between rounds.
Come on, get those hands out of there.
But Evander still seemed to be struggling to regain his breath.
Let it go, Holyfield. Watch that this time.
Gargantuan effort from both men.
Let's go, come on, give me a clean round.
Holyfield in round 6 landed 30 of 41 punches, and most of them were power shots.
Get him out of there. Get those hands back. Get him out. Let's go. Holyfield, hold that head. Keep him up, this guy.
Both men seeming to try to get a little bit of a rest here, George.
Well, I wouldn't want to get a rest this way.
Give me a clean round, guys. Come on, work out of it. Your hands are free, guys. Low punches. Keep the punches up. Let him out.
More than a minute into round 7, one short left hook from Bowe, the most significant punch of the round.
Now get those hands up. Don't lock him up. Don't lock him up in there. Get those hands out. Let him loose, guys. Let him loose. Let him loose. All right, break out, guys. Break out. Let's go.
Uppercut landed again for Holyfield.
Let's go, both of you guys. Watch your heads inside. Watch your heads. All right, get him out. Let him out of there. Don't hold. Don't be holding. Let him out. Come on, get him out.
Now they begin to trade again. Both men finding some of the snap in their punches in this last minute of round 7. The second of their 3 fights, Evander Holyfield effectively stole rounds by flurrying in the last 30 seconds.
Get him out of there.
Let's see if that's what he has in mind here.
Step back. Come on, let's go.
George Foreman, you're curiously quiet.
Get the hands out. Get the head. Hold the head. Get the hands out.
The old saying is, sometimes more is less. And less is more.
Care to explain? You just don't feel as though you should comment on what you're watching? Is that it?
This is a dangerous situation, and there's no intelligence that I can get out of it at this point. Holyfield has had this diagnosis, and he's showing it.
You stand right in front of this guy. We didn't work on that.
You cannot stand in front of this guy.
You can't stand in front of him.
All you gotta do is step around him.
Hey, look. When you do fire in sets, not 1 or 2, 3 and 4. Hey, shorten that hook up, okay? Don't aim for his head, aim for his shoulder. You got me?
Keep those punches in his body going. Punch a little uppercut and hook.
Okay.
All right.
You got to start it.
Remember.
You did it once.
It looked as though somebody might have brushed some smelling salts across Bowe's nose. Harold, how do you have the score after 7 rounds?
Larry, 4-2, 1 even in rounds, 66-65 in points. Riddick Bowe by 1 point. Larry, I gave Evander an extra point in round 6 for the knockdown, but I still scored that other in round 5, 9-9. I scored it even. I'll tell you, this is tremendous stuff.
Hard right hand inside by Holyfield, and now down goes Evander.
A right hand
by Bowe.
A right hand inside as Holyfield lunged to get back at him.
7.
Did the trick.
Don't think he's going to make it.
9.
No, he made it.
How do you feel? How do you feel? Take a step forward. Take a step forward.
How does he feel?
Take a step forward. Take a step forward.
Wonderful. Terrific.
Let's go.
Third knockdown of Holyfield's career. Here comes the 4th, and that's it.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
What a fight. Once again, they even exceed the highest expectations we had.
Give me the stool.
Well, it took a long time to get to this fight tonight. Was it worth it?
Very first time.
Holyfield should have oxygen in that corner now. I know that.
Bowe making his way now around his circle of supporters as Evander Holyfield wakes up to the realization of the very first knockout of his career. In rapid-fire succession there, he was knocked down for the 3rd and then the 4th time in his career. Bert Cooper did it. Bowe did it in their first fight, and then Bowe produces 2 more knockdowns of Holyfield tonight. The other first in the fight was, of course, the first time that Bowe has ever been knocked down.
Everybody pray. Everybody. Everybody. Everybody.
Prayer of thanks for Riddick Bowe. I don't see any oxygen in Holyfield's corner yet, but he's sitting up, alert, talking. At least outwardly appears to, and now you see he's standing up. And that's Dr. Flip Pomansky, who's right there with him, observing at close range.
Okay, look.
And we'll take another look at the end of the fight. There's the hard right hand that Holyfield landed in there, and then the right hand by Bowe, and down went Holyfield. I'm not even sure Riddick knew that he had landed that hard a shot. That was the first knockdown. And another look at the first knockdown. George, this short right.
That's the right. The right. The left.
And I wasn't sure that Evander would make it up from that one. Eventually he did, and referee Joe Cortez let him come back across the ring, and that's all it took to put the finishing touches on the knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the site where legends are made, Caesar's Palace, a round of applause for 2 warriors in the heavyweight division. Fight number 3 was everything we wanted it to be. Referee Joe Cortez calls a halt to the bout at 58 seconds in the 8th round. The winner by TKO victory, and now reigns supreme as the best heavyweight in the world, Riddick Big Daddy
Thank you, man. We love you, man. We love you. You my inspiration. I want you to know that.
And ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please, for one of the great warriors in the history of the heavyweight division, the 2-time champion.
And the final statistical breakdown, and you can see that Riddick Bowe threw more than twice as many punches as Evander Holyfield in the fight. Holyfield, throwing mostly power shots from the second round on, landed at the rate of 60%. That's why both fighters sustained so much damage. Jabs, you knew that Riddick Bowe would throw more. Ultimately, he used them to set up power shots, but look at Holyfield. 58 out of 95 jabs landed as, once again, Bowe proved very easy to hit. And now let's go into the ring with Larry Merchant.
Okay. All right, thank you, and thank you for all boxing fans, fellas. Riddick, what's on your mind at this moment with this man?
I want to thank this great champion because without him it wouldn't be possible. He gave me all the inspiration in the world, and I love you, man. Anybody got a bud for him?
You know, speaking of inspiration, I thought of that 10th round in the first fight when he had you down. Did you think you could survive that knockdown? Did your mind flash back to what had happened in the first fight?
Oh no! I keep telling you guys, when I'm faced with adversity, whatever the word is, I always become better because of it. And once I got up, I said, I got to get this guy. You know, just in my mind, like he says, that you know he can get me. I was always figuring I can get him, but man, I tell you, I love you, man. I love you, man.
All right, Evander, you came out and was very effective here. We're going to take a look at the knockdowns here. When you knocked down Bowe, what happened there?
Well, I caught him with a good left hook and a right hand, and I was trying to get another right hand before he fell to make sure he was down. He just, the whole fight, he was strong, and I got real ornery, real quick, and it was just on the chance I had, it was a knockout punch. I couldn't, have
it even looked in around the 5th round or so that you just were bone tired and weary and pardon me for saying it, just old.
Well, not so much old and stuff like that. I think the point of that, with Bowe's skills and tactics and stuff, it was just hard to get in, and I just couldn't fight him with everything I had and stuff like that, because he was able to keep me out with the jab, and he was able to hit me with shots. So stuff like where I was just too conscious of his power, which kind of drained me from my energy.
Well, you explain, why couldn't you finish him after he was down and hurt?
I was too strong. I was just too strong. I had determination. I felt like he felt, but I'm telling you, he had a terrific left hook, and he really surprised me with it.
Were you just bone tired there as well?
I was bone tired when
even though it was the early in the round.
Yeah, I was bone tired. I lost a lot of energy throughout the whole fight.
You're stretching yourself as though something hurts you now, Evander. What is it?
My shoulder's hurt, and it's just every shot I just had to swing with all my bite to try to get him off balance and things like that. And he was the best man, and ain't nothing I can take away from him, because it's not like I wasn't prepared. He just better.
Well, thank you for this night, and thank you for your career, Evander Holyfield. All right, Riddick. All right, let's go at it. He comes out in the first round and starts beating you to the jab. What's in your mind then?
Well, I told you I was going to be calm, cool, let to see what he had to offer, and then go into my act, and that's exactly what I did.
All right, and then he started to lean on you and fight you on the inside, which seemed like the worst kind of strategy.
Yeah,
what were your thoughts?
I think the body shots took their toll, and they really started hurting me. Every time I hit him with a shot, I would hear him win. So I pretty much stayed with that attack and started throwing the uppercuts and left hooks.
Were you looking across the ring, and could you see how out of it he seemed to be getting?
Especially when you're sitting on the stool. And I knew that if I maintained my composure, eventually I would get him. But he has a sharp left hook ball. He surprised me with that shot there.
So because you saw that, did you get careless and come out with your hands down when he knocked you down?
That could have put a bit factor, but actually I wasn't even thinking about it. There was a shot he threw and he caught me with it.
First time down, what flashed through your mind?
I mean, I knew I was down. When I looked up, I said, I know I ain't supposed to be down here. This don't look right. And so I got up and said, I got to get him down. He just made me that much more determined. I tell you, Evander always bring the best out in me. My first time down, I got up and I did what I had to do.
All right, let's take a look at the end of the fight now, and you can describe what you did and what you were thinking at that time.
At this particular point, to me, he was real strong. And I said, well, he's swinging and he's taking the chance. And that left hook caught him, and it was a pretty decent shot. I didn't want to hit him because I thought the ref was, pretty hard on me. So I just pretty much took my time, and I seen him going down. And when he stayed there for that period of time, I just knew that when he got up, I would get him. It was just a matter of time at this particular point. This 240 pounds against this 213 or wherever he was, it was no match once I got him in trouble.
All right, now he's hurt. What's on your mind?
I'm thinking to hit him with another right hand, uppercut, left hook or whatever. But I knew it was just a matter of time before he went down. And as you can see, he just didn't have it after that. Because he was worried from the body shots and doing the work that he did. And then once getting knocked down, trying to get up, I think it took a lot out of him.
Can you summarize what your thoughts are on the 3 fights with this guy and how you have come through it? Your conditioning tonight helped you survive that round, certainly.
Oh, no question, no question.
And how has this trilogy been for you? Will this be something that's with you for the rest of your life?
Oh, no question. I mean, Evander's a great competitor, and like I said, without Gonzalez and Evander Holyfield, at this particular point, I don't know where I would be because they brought the best out of me, and I needed this challenge, and I just had to take my hat up to him. He taught me a great lesson in the second fight that in order to beat a guy like Evander, don't never underestimate him, but you have to be in great shape, and that's what I did. That's what I learned from these 3 fights.
One last thing. Are you going to fight Lennox Lewis next at last?
I mean, right now I ain't fighting nobody. I'm going home. I'm going to go see my kids. I've been missing them. And I just want to go home now. I want to say hi to all my people in Georgia. And the man has been great, and I wish Evander Holyfield all the luck in the world.
Thank you very, very much, Riddick Bowe. Now back to you, Jim.
All right, thank you very much, Larry.